is. Oh well, let me ask you this, since I'm looking this up. Where do you think Russell? Where do you think Russ will go, or what do you think the two teams or two or three teams you think he should go to? April 27th is draft.
It's really difficult to see. I mean, how much money is he going to want? This is a situation. Is he going to go into a situation where he has full power, or is he going into a situation where they're a QB away? And he needs to understand he wants to win, and he's already getting paid a lot of money, regardless of whether he plays it down or not, from the Denver Broncos. So he
Yeah,
can go somewhere on the league minimum if he really wanted to, and still get a lot of money. He's not going to do that, but you get my point. How much are you going to sacrifice? And I think that was a big reason why the Seahawks wanted to move on from him in the first place, is because there wasn't a sacrifice. But I stand with him when the Broncos were saying waive your injury clause or your guaranteed money on the injury clause, or we're going to sit you. That's BS, man. Because then there's no point in even playing at this level, because
yeah,
you never know you could be the next Joe Theismann on any down. You never know.
yeah,
So there's no point in I'm with them there. That was messed up on the Denver side. But he just needs to go to a better place where, they'll just take care of him. And he can't go to an organization like the Raiders. I don't think they're going to truly take care of him. I think they'll just point the finger at him and it will be the same thing over and over again. Because you look at teams like the Saints, they took on Derek Carr. It's going to be the same thing with them. They're just going to be in the same place. They got to do a lot of internal things and build up their team before they're just a quarterback away. So they need to go to a situation where they're a quarterback away, and we'll see. We'll see. I think maybe with Russ, maybe it will be after the draft or right before the draft. We'll see.
gotcha.
Definitely not right now, early March. But good thing Baker got signed today. The Buccaneers don't have to worry about it, and he was crushing it with Mike Evans too last year.
Yeah, they were definitely a good duo. And towards the end of the year, they're definitely killing it. So I guess the Tampa Bay they have put their trust in Baker. He proved them, saying, "Hey, I can help you guys win." And definitely did enough. So and he has a good squad around him too. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, like I said. So it's kind of crazy. I would not expect him that at all. Definitely was not. All right. And last but not least, do you think the Bears are going to hold on to Justin Fields, or do you think they're going to draft a QB?
It's so strange that they kept their head coach Matt Eberflus. They had the chance to draft Bryce Young last year, and they passed on him and C.J. Stroud. They kept Justin Fields and got a package for him. So maybe they look at Caleb Williams and say, maybe you're a generational talent that's better than Bryce Young, better than C.J. Stroud. Maybe it makes sense to take him, because if you don't, you're always going to wish you did if he ends up being the man. But if it doesn't work out, then it's going to really suck. So, but it's tough to see that the Bears re-signed Matt Eberflus after having such a losing record. So that shows me that there's a little bit of hope that they want to stick with Justin Fields. But that's pretty odd. It doesn't tell us anything when your head coach is on a 1-year deal. What does that really mean for the long-term sake of the quarterback? That tells me maybe you could also draft them, because typically you draft when you draft a new quarterback, you have that new coach there already.
Yeah.
So the fact that they kept Matt Eberflus, I don't know what that means. That clearly means something, right? Like they committed to him after all the stuff that didn't work out. So I don't know. They're
I
committed to
got you.
their coach. What does that tell us?
No, yeah, I got you. I got you. I think either if they don't draft a quarterback, which I hope they don't. I actually hope they get like the best offensive lineman or another best defensive player that's on the board. I think Fields is still solid for them. I think you have to be a little. I think he's just more of like a guy you have to be a little more patient on. So, and they picked up DJ Moore for him.
Well, what would you do? What would you trade it, and what would you get for it?
I don't think if I traded, I would want more picks, but like I don't know. Like I don't know. You have like Marvin Harrison Jr. Like, what if you want to draft him? You know what I mean? For field with Fields and more. You know,
You
or
can have more. Yeah, exactly.
that would pretty
So
solid.
you can get like
Um,
men. They just got Montez Sweat.
exactly. So, or if you want to, you just got Sweat, or you want to add another big name defensive player that's on the board first, do that as well. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I think they should, Fields. I think Fields is still solid. I don't know.
His trade value is not going to be a lot though. So
Right.
he'll probably get a third round pick, but it's just really tough, man. I think that, like, think about it like this: if you were playing Madden on your Sony PSP right now, what would you be doing, dude? You would probably ride it out with Justin Fields and go
Yeah.
get stuff.
For sure.
Which
For
is the
fact.
messed up thing about
Right.
it.
All right. Well, we're about to come down to the wire. Everyone, appreciate y'all for tuning in this Sunday evening with me and my man Matthew here. We will definitely be posting again more videos this coming week. Hope everyone had a good weekend, and we'll see you guys this week. All right, Matthew. Appreciate you as always. I'll see you again this week, bro. All right, bet. I had to cut it because like